question 1. The narrator of the passage can best be described as a swimmer who primarily A. recalls the swim of his life and the factors that motivated him during that swim. That's the correct answer. Notice the swim of his life right here. We can parallel that with one of my best races. That's the very beginning of the section. Also, when it talks about factors that motivated him during that swim, down here it talks about, sometimes a moment comes along and the world slows down, and he really was able to evaluate what was happening in his internal process, right? And so A is the correct answer for question 1. B, remembers the events that inspired him to participate in a time trial at the Junior Nationals. B is partially correct because there are times where he remembers the events, right, that was leading up to Junior Nationals, but it wasn't as correct as A. So A is still the correct answer, even though B is one to maybe trip you up a little bit. C, contrasts the joy of winning competitions early in the season with his later struggles to succeed. If you notice right here in this first passage, or the first paragraph, it says that I'd struck out on the 500 the day before. There are a couple examples where he didn't have these winning competitions early on. He didn't make the cut initially, right? And then he went on to do well. And so we know C is not correct. And then D chronicles the swimming career from childhood through high school. The earliest memory we have in this passage is the September previous. There's no commentary from his childhood. So we know that A is the correct answer.